As you know, I just start drawing without a big plan. I'm actually going to try to do this video without any editing at all. So you're going to hear every single thought process. Maybe you're going to hear nothing. Maybe you're going to hear silence sometimes. I don't like that little line right there, that little thing. I have no idea where this is going. I could draw him, you know, in a pool of something, drowning like this. I don't know. I don't like that. I kind of like the idea of shrinking his head down and putting him somewhere else. I don't know why. That looks awful. But sometimes I go with awful. Can you hear that truck in the background? I'm going to leave everything in here. The sounds of the trucks. This guy. I don't know what he is. I don't know. I may just throw this whole drawing away. You may never see this video. You may never see this. I don't know what the heck this crazy thing is. It looks like the Phantom of the Opera or something like that. I don't know. Fangs. The Phantom of the Vampire Opera. And this guy's like, what? So you can always change the way, if I don't really... I like the idea of it actually, the head being more like that. See that space there? I think that's better. It makes it look like he's looking more around his head back at this strange, bad drawing. If it's like here, he's actually kind of turning and looking at it. See the difference? Now he's smiling. That's a totally different, that's like a creepy, weird guy who's like, yeah, I like you. You're very interesting to me. I like your stretchy neck, yeah. So that voice just comes from that one little creepy mouth. But then if I do a mouth like that, he's like just sad. Which might be more interesting. But again, the head, now if we do the head even like this, now he's even more like he's looking side-eye. Because now we've got this, the eyes are wrapped around this side of the head more. Now we could do something interesting where, I've done this in other drawings, if we do this, and if now this horrible creepy character that he's got here is actually, yep, you guessed it, if it's actually like his own puppet character. See this now? So now it's like a psychological thing where it's like self-hatred, you know, projecting onto others. I hate you, I find you creepy, when actually he's the one that's creepy because it's his own creation. Now, if I don't have enough room to draw hands here, I could draw any kind of a you know, I mean, again, this is just totally just winging it right now. I could just draw creepy little hands like that. I could draw something horrible like they've been removed. I could do anything, you know. Now, again, there could be a third character watching this. Now, what is a third person here? What do they think? What do they feel? Is it a woman? Is she like, this is fantastic. This is the greatest show I've ever seen. Could that be what's going on here? I don't know. I'm just going to go backwards here. I'm going to add her on another layer so I can mess around with her. I could change her resizing. I'm going to leave the hands for now. Don't know what the hands will be. But yeah, somehow I like the idea of it being a woman watching this whole story. Excitedly. She doesn't look very pretty though, does she? See if I can glam her up a bit. Give her a little bit of an earring maybe. That might help her out. So now I can resize her. I think I like the idea of that sort of like the in love look. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm going to draw the hands like kind of like she's clasping her fists together. Let's see if there'll be make her hair black. Now, when something is black like this, the eye will tend to go to the thing that's darkest. I don't really want that. I don't want her to be the star. Nothing personal, baby, but I just want everything to be kind of equal. So I'm going to put her fists will be like here, and it should be like that kind of a look. But I'll draw it a little better now, but I was just showing you where I was going with this. So again, I just sort of redo things sometimes because I like the swooping look of an arm. I like it when it swoops. If I get too detailed, then it doesn't look so exciting. What's the word? Not inspirational, but inspired or spur of the moment. I like the lines to look whoosh, you know. I'll give her a necklace because she's looking kind of weird. I want to make her kind of pretty because if she's falling in love with this creepy, weird puppet show. Okay, so now we've just got the hands here. We've got what kind of hands do we want? Do we want those other chopped off hands? Do we want, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to do any editing on this. You're just going to hear me think about this out loud. I don't even really like the drawing very much. I didn't like this guy at all. I thought he was ugly, but then I thought it would be funny if somebody was reacting to the ugly drawing, like, you're ugly. But now we see the ugliness as part of his own psychodrama. He's the creator of his own self-hatred here. He's the creator of his own ugliness and despises his own ugliness. This is psychology here. See how this works? This is like psychology. What is this thing right here? Is that a, I had a little drawing. There was a little thing there. Yeah, all this stuff I would normally take out, but I kind of like the idea of the hands being chopped off, but where are they now? I guess that's the question. Where are the hands? We know where her hands are. Where are the hands to this creature, this puppet? We could also put something funny on the shirt. All these choices to make. You know, I like it when I look at somebody like Salvador Dali, I get freed up to do anything. You know, sometimes I can be like, why does the drawing, what does it mean? What is she looking at? What am I done? Why is his hands chopped off? Where are his hands? But if I look at Salvador Dali for 10 minutes, I go, oh, you can do anything. It doesn't even have to be such a literal story of her falling in love with him and him being disgusted by his own self. There could be anything over here. There could be anything. It doesn't have to follow this story. I'm making it into a sort of a story with the three of them. But when I look at somebody like Dali, and then I just go like, oh, there could be just a screwdriver over here, you know? Yeah, that's it, a screwdriver. Why not? You know? He does things as a pomegranate floating in the sky with a tiger and a rifle. People buy his paintings. Why don't they buy this one? This is like $50. I'm gonna speed up this part, add some color. I'm going a lot faster now than, regular speed. Just wanted to see what they look like in color. But yeah, when I look at like a Salvador Dali, he's got these landscapes with all these characters, all this crazy stuff going on. Statues and elephants with giant tall legs, and why not? Why can't it just be a crazy puppet show with a pink guy and a yellow girl? We'll make her yellow. We'll decide on the background later, but I like it sometimes when the color spills out and the whole drawing turns one color. Suddenly you get an idea, do I want it to be nighttime? Do I want it to be daytime? And sometimes when I spin the color wheel, I'll decide by what I see, by what's revealed to me, by the background spinning around and changing colors quickly. Did I ask you to click subscribe? If you do, you can ring that bell, and then whenever I make a new video, you'll be alerted to the latest creation. Remember, you could do whatever you want when you're drawing. Whatever you want. You could add a screwdriver or a monkey. Thank you. Take care.